I'm out here headed to the truck stop. Hopefully I can find a parking spot because it's late. It's about 7:45, 8 o'clock. Y'all know how they do. They pile up. I already checked a couple of truck stops that said full. So I was about, 31, 32, something like that miles out to the nearest one that might have a space available. I got like 2 hours and some on my clock. But anyway, had a pretty good day up until tonight. You know, and it's still gonna be a good night, but it got a little rocky, right? So I'm laughing, but it ain't funny. It ain't funny at all. Okay, y'all know the other video I did when I was talking about these people that I put my truck on with. Okay, I'm the type of person, I told y'all, I'm the type of person that I'm pretty stable. I like to try to see what's gonna happen with a company. I don't just throw my hands in the air every time some you know, minor happened. Even though it was, like I said, it was a bunch of little things that added up to a big thing. Okay, well, I can deal with it. You know, it had got to a point where I just started sweeping it under the rug. I didn't care no more, and I started handling things different. Okay, and then they're still at it, right? But I believe I know why they're still at it. But let me tell y'all, earlier today I picked up a load in Fairburn, Georgia, and brought it up here to Greensboro, North Carolina. And when I got there, I had the hardest time dropping the trailer. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with the company. They just me, you know, sharing with y'all the end of my night. Had the hardest time dropping this trailer. It would not release for nothing. So I had to do a lot of little magical work to get it to release. I finally got that release. Now imagine, y'all know how I go out there. Now I finally got that one released. I hooked up to the other one, the empty, that the guy at the you know, place told me to get. Okay, I got it, because that's what you do when you go to these places. You drop the empty. So you drop your load and you pick up an empty. That's how it has always been. Okay, so tonight I dropped the loaded trailer. I pick up an empty. And this dude sent me a message talking about this trailer's already pre-planned to another driver. Huh? So what, do y'all have picks now? How does that work? You know what I mean? I could have asked those questions, but I didn't. So what I said was, let me go over here and see if it's another empty trailer out here. So I did. It's another empty trailer out here. I sent the message back. I said, yes sir. I said, I'm already hooked to the trailer. It's another empty out here. Can they not get that trailer or something like that I said? And he didn't respond. The guy who sent that to me, he didn't even respond. Another guy sent it back and sent the message back to me after a while and said, yeah, that's a good trailer. Can you attach to it? Right? So basically, drop that one, like we said, and get that other empty. Y'all, there is no difference between those trailers unless y'all trying to set me up some type of way. But there was no difference with the trailers. I looked at the tires, everything good. I said, okay, now I believe y'all picking. Y'all picking. Why though? I'll tell y'all when I get to the truck stop. Hold on. So that happened tonight, right? With the trailers and stuff like that. It might seem minor, but to me it was a big deal. It was how I felt in that moment. It was kind of like, okay, this is the last straw, you know, because believe me, it's always a bunch of stuff that lead up to one thing that make you be like, okay, this is it. All right, so the way I look at it is, if sometimes things don't work out because God got something better for you. This is just how I look at it now. I used to didn't look at it like that, but this is how I'm gonna take this right here, because the first time when I made the first video, you know, it was pretty much God saying, now as a matter of fact, let me back up. Before that, when I had that good feeling, God was like, hey, come on, you're supposed to be over there. All right, so I came in anyway. He knocked again, got a little louder. That's not your place. Come on over here. Come on. I'm like, no, I wanna make it work. I'm a stable person. I wanna make it work. And I stayed. So tonight he got a little louder, and he ain't gotta tell me no more. I heard him that time. So, we're gonna make some arrangements. I'll talk about that later in another video. I'm not sure which one, but so that's pretty much where we at. I've made my decision, and it all stemmed from tonight and the situation that happened. I'm thinking they're picking. This is why I think they're picking. Either they picking or something, or they shouldn't be in the office. I'm gonna put it like that and be nice. Maybe they shouldn't be in the office because we're truck drivers, and they probably ain't even never drove a truck before, don't have any experience, so they don't know how to treat us out here, because it wouldn't make sense to tell the driver to drop one empty trailer and pick up another empty trailer. Now, it's deeper than that. So, only thing I can see is maybe I'm too bold for them. They don't really like that. You know, people don't like for you to be bold or whatever. They don't want you to question them. They want you to just do what I say. Don't ask me nothing else, which I think is backwards. You know, you got to have communication in business. I need to communicate with you with the things that I want to know. If I want to know something, I'm going to ask. Okay? Even if you feel I shouldn't question you about it. Like tonight, when I sent the message back and I said, I didn't say it in a nasty way. I said I'm already hooked to the trailer. There's another trailer here. Gave him the trailer number and said, can that driver get that trailer? Right? Because maybe you need somebody else to give you a different view of this. No, the ego was shot. Then I had questioned your authority or something. So he didn't even respond. Another guy responded, and y'all heard me say what his response was. But either way it go, that's what they said. The problem though, I think, is I do things a little different over here. I don't use their fuel card no more. I know they've noticed it, but I stopped using their fuel card a long time ago. Long story short, I was trying to use theirs. It wasn't working for me. I started using my own money out of my own pocket, and I just been doing it ever since. It just makes sense to me to do it that way. That's one thing. Second thing, I reject all loads that they try to give me, for the simple fact that the ones that they give me is not nothing special. It's a good load that pays a lot of money. It's stuff that I can already see. If I can see it and it's still there, that means I don't want it. I don't reject it just to be a butt. I reject it because I don't want it. I don't want the loads. They're either too heavy, or they're not paying nothing, or they're going somewhere like PA, New York, and I'm not going up there. Stuff like that, you know. I'm not gonna take that load because they're giving it to me. No, that's not how I operate. I work. I don't mind working, y'all. So, and aside from that, every time I book a load that pays very well, they cancel it. Sure do. It happened. That has happened twice. So I said, oh, okay. Y'all capping people out over here. Y'all ain't gonna let us make no money over here. Okay. So that was already a big thing for me. So yeah, that's the second thing. Like I said, the third thing is the communication. I don't mind asking them questions. If I got a question, I'm gonna ask. It's just that simple, y'all. That's what you're supposed to do, right? But obviously they don't like all that. They want you to be safe. They want you to say, yes, I'll do it, whatever you say. This is a business. I treat this different. When I was a company driver, yeah, okay, it is okay. Unless you're sending me somewhere that it feels unsafe for me to go in the area, then okay, now we gotta talk about that. Or you got something wrong with my check, we gotta talk about that. But everything else, we're good. I ain't never worked for a company that bothers a driver who is willing to work. Y'all know I told you I'd be going home for like a week and then I'll stay out for a while. I wouldn't even go home for a week if I could get loads that will route me back to the house on the weekend. They don't have loads on the load board that'll route you back to the house like that. So I take a week off. But if you let me take my 3rd or 4th, when I say let me, if you was to put some loads on there to get me back home, because I know you can do it, then I would just be off for those 34 hours or 48, you know, the 2 days. And then I get back to work and I wouldn't even take a week off. That's just how I am. But because of their greedy mindset, this is how it has to be. And like I said, I'm glad things happened the way it did, because, you know, everything got an expiration date. But to anybody watching this video, just because something seemed bad don't necessarily mean it is. It just could mean it's your time to elevate a little bit higher. Okay? So that's pretty much where we at. Had a little situation tonight, which allowed me to make a decision, and it's gonna be great. I got a feeling. See, I got a good feeling about this. That's the thing about it. I didn't have a good feeling about coming here, but I got a good feeling about going there, to this next place that I'm going. Baby, I need the application to go expeditiously to wherever it's supposed to be and get everything done with the quickness. I probably shouldn't say all this on this video, or you never know who watching the videos. I ain't say a name though. You know, people like to do stuff when they know you're getting ready to leave. They like to do stuff. I ain't gonna worry about it though. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna say my prayers tonight. We're gonna be good. I'm not gonna be worried about that. I'm so relieved that this whole thing has happened, because sometimes we can limit ourselves. And me, of all people, I'm always telling everybody else, don't limit yourself, and you know, you got the abilities to do whatever it is you want to do, stuff like that. You know, I try to encourage people. So anyway, y'all, that's pretty much the video. My thoughts on what's going on. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Maybe I overreacted about the trailer. What y'all think? Do y'all think I overreacted because they told me to drop one empty trailer and pick up another empty trailer? Does that make sense to you? Don't worry about it. Y'all can't make that make sense to me. Anyway, I'll catch y'all good people in the next video.